twilight, the quiet corner of a city park, a girl in gray sits alone on a bench, reading her book. A large meshed veil hangs over her face, which nevertheless shines through with a calm and unconscious beauty. When she turns a page, the book slips from her hand, and the young man who has been hovering nearby pounces upon it. He returns it to her with a gallant and hopeful air.
Oh, thank you.
Nice weather we're having.
Yes?
Well,
You may sit down if you like.
are you sure? I don't want to interrupt your reading.
Really? Sit. I would like very much to have you do so. The light is too bad for reading. I would prefer to talk.
Well, if you insist. You know, you've got to be the stunningest girl I ever seen. Hannes, I had my eye on you since yesterday.
Whoever you are, you must remember that I am a lady. I will excuse the remark you have just made because the mistake was doubtless not a natural one in your circle.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Abandon the subject, if you please.
Right,
Now, can you surmise why I spoke to you, Mr.
Parkenstacker. And your name?
No, you will recognize it immediately. It is simply impossible to keep one's name out of the papers, or even one's portrait, Mr. Stockenpot.
Parkenstacker.
Mr. Parkenstocker, because I wanted to talk for once with natural man, a real man, one unspoiled by despicable gloss of wealth and supposed social superiority. Oh, you have no idea how weary I am of it. Money, money, money. And of the men who surround me, dancing like little marionettes, all cut from the same pattern. I am sick of pleasures, of jewels, of travels, of society, of luxuries of all kinds.
You know, I've always liked to read up the habits and custom of the wealthy class. I consider myself a bit of connoisseur on the subject, but I like to have the information accurate. Now, I had formed the opinion that champagne is cold in the bottle and not by placing ice in the glass.
You must understand that we of the non-useful class depend for our amusement upon departure from precedent.
It's all quite fascinating. I've always wanted to participate in, or at least witness the first-hand rituals of the elite.
We are drawn to that which we do not understand.
I guess that's true.
For my part, I have always thought that if I should ever love a man, it will be one of lowly station, one who is a worker and not a drone. But doubtless, the claims of caste and wealth will prove stronger than my inclination. Just now I am besieged by two suitors. One is Grand Duke of a German principality, and other is an English marquis. So, what is that impels me to tell you these things, Mr. Puckenwalker?
Parkenstacker.
Of course.
I don't know why you should bare your soul to a common man like me. I don't know why you should bare your soul to a common man like me. But you can't know how much I appreciate your confidences.
What is your line of business, if you don't mind my asking?
I work in a restaurant.
Not as a waiter. Labor is noble, but personal attendants, valets and...
Not a waiter. I'm a cashier in that restaurant over there.
That? That one there?
Yes,
That one? Are you sure?
quite sure.
But... Oh!
What is it? What's wrong?
I am late for an important engagement.
An engagement?
Yes.
Some sort of ball or...
Yes.
Will I see you again?
There's a dinner and a box at the plate. And, oh, the same all round. Perhaps you noticed an automobile at the upper corner of the park as you came, one with a white body.
Mary Jane! Mary Jane Parker! What on earth are you doing in here?
To whom are you speaking, madam?
To whom am I? To you? What do you think you're thinking, you ninny?
Then I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, your shift started 15 minutes ago. Mr. Witherspoon in a range. This is the third time this month you've been late. You'd better get yourself over there and into uniform before he cuts you for loose. Good. Go on now. I know you can't afford to miss a paycheck.
You must have me confused with someone else.
Confused with? Why? Mary Jane Parker, we've known each other for 3 years. We swapped shifts. Have you been drinking? And why are you wearing that ridiculous hat?
I'm sorry, Mr. Pork and Blogger.
Park and Stacker.
Parkenstacker?
Yes, Park and Stacker.
As in the Parkenstacker from the society pages?
The site pages?
If only I were so fortunate.
You must excuse me. My chauffeur is waiting.
Chauffeur? What kind of crazy ears are you putting on? You've never had a chauffeur in your life. You don't even own an automobile?
I do so.
Since when?
Since oh, get away from me! I don't know you.
Don't know me? You have been drinking. I'm going to tell your mother.
Wait, you forgot your...
Begging your pardon, sir.
Yes, Henry?
I don't mean to intrude, but your dinner reservation, shall I cancel or?
No, I'm coming.
Very good, sir. The auto is waiting.